All right, guys. Good day to you. We want to be solving this particular matrix question. We have three matrices given: matrix A, B, C, and we were given an equation 2A minus 3B equals to 4C. We're then told to find the values of A, B, and C. Now, for this question, we'll be using a couple of aspects of matrix to get to the final solution. Now we can see the first concept we have to first use is the scalar multiplication, because you can see right here that we are having the multiplication of a scalar 2 with matrix A. We are multiplying a scalar 3 with a matrix B, and we're multiplying a matrix C with a scalar 4. So we first use that, apply that, and let's see what we get from there. Now, if you're getting 2A, we have 2A. This is A right here. So you just fill in the value for matrix A here. Then you obviously do the same for matrix B. So we have what we have right here. This was equals to 4C. So we have minus 1C, we have 3 and 2. This is the first step to do. Now we have to then go on to make the multiplication next. So when you are dealing with scalar multiplication, what you have to do is to multiply the scalar with each element of the matrix. So we have the scalar 2, we multiply with A, we multiply with 2, we multiply with 3, we multiply with 7. That will be our result. So we would have 2 times A, which is 2A, 2 times 2, which is 4, 2 times 3, which is 6, 2 times 7, which is 14. That's that about that. Then we go on with this next one. 3 times 2, we have 6. 3 times 4, we have 12. 3 times B, we have 3B. 3 times 2, we have 6. And this is supposed to be equals to 4 times minus 1, we have minus 4. We have 4C. We have 12. And we have 8. So we are done with the application of scalar multiplication. Now the next thing to do is to go on with our addition and subtraction of matrix. In this case, we'll be doing subtraction of matrix. So we have this particular matrix. We'll be subtracting this matrix from this matrix. Now, what you have to do when dealing with subtraction of matrix is to subtract each element. So 2A here, this is element in row 1, column 1. This is element in matrix 2, row 1, column 1. You have to subtract these two from each other. Then this is this element in row 1, column 2. This row 1, column 2 of the other matrix. So you have to follow that pattern if you are going to get the right answer. So when you are dealing with, don't forget that in under matrix you cannot subtract or add matrices without the same order. So this is a 2 by 2 matrix, this is a 2 by 2 matrix. Those are the only type of matrix you can have the matrix addition and subtraction. Now what we have as the resultant of this is 2A minus 6. 2A minus 6 as the first element there, row 1, column 1. And we have 4 minus 12, which is minus 8. That will give us our row 1, column 2. Then we have 6 minus 3B, that's row 2. 6 minus 3B, that's row 2, column 1. And then we have 14 minus 6, which is 8. That's row 2, column 2. So this is the resultant of our matrix subtraction. And this is equals to minus 4, 4C, 12, and 8. Now, as a proof that you are on the right pathway, you need to identify first of all when you're dealing with equality of matrices, because the next concept we have to apply right here is the equality of matrices, because we are being told now that this matrix here is equals to this matrix here. And the concept of matrix equality is that if two matrices are equal, each element of both matrices must be the same thing. So that means this element, row 1, column 1, must be the same thing as row 1, column 1 here. Row 1, column 2 must be the same thing as row 1, column 2 here. And the same goes for row 2, column 1. And you can see that row 2, column 2 is the same thing as that of this other matrix. That tells you already that you are on the right way. So what you have to do next is to bring out these conclusions, and that will give us the ability to resolve and get our final answer. Now we have 2a. The first one is that 2a minus 6. Since we have these two matrices being equal to each other, that means this row 1 column 1 must be equal to this one. It must be equal to minus 4. If they are equal, if the two matrices are equal, these two elements must be equal, which is what we have written here. If these two matrices are equal, then row 1 column 2 must be the same thing. So we have minus 8 must be equal to 4c. And then the last one here, 6 minus 3b must be equals to 12. And we can obviously see that 8 is equals to 8. So this is the equations that will help us to be able to resolve this question and get our final answer. Now, this is just normal algebra, you have 2a minus 6 equals to minus 4. What you have to do here is obviously to find a, as in make a the subject of formula. So we can have 2a equals to minus 4 plus 6. That's the first thing you do. You take this minus 6 over the equals, it turns to plus. You have 2a equals to, this will be plus 2. Minus 4 plus 6 is 2 plus 2. Then we can finally divide both sides by 2. And then our a here will be equals to 1. So obviously we have been able to get our first element, the element a. And we can go on to solve for element c. Now, from element c, we're told that minus 8 equals to 4c. So what we have to do here is also make c the subject of formula. To do that, we have to divide both sides by 4. Dividing both sides by 4. Therefore, we'll have minus 2 equals to c. C obviously is equals to minus 2. You can pause this video and let me give you the opportunity to solve for b. And then you tell me in the comment section what your answer was. Alright, now to find for b, we have, you make the subject b the subject of formula, and that means you have to move everything out from where it is, the side it is. This will be minus, this will be 12 minus 6. This will be minus 3b equals to 6. This will be divide both sides by minus 3. Minus 3, our b here will be equals to minus 2. If you got that right, let me know in the comment section. Alright, I want you to attempt this question and tell me your answers in the comment section. We have a matrix A being given as what you can see above, matrix B, matrix C. And you're given that A plus B equals to C. Now you're supposed to find the elements A, B, C, and D. I really hope you can resolve this very easily. Alright guys, thank you very much. Bye-bye.